Alrighty guys, it is Mike from Laughingstock Media here today, and I'm bringing you another Dragon Ball discussion on the true parentage and the lineage of Bardock, Goku, and the Saiyans. And joining me today from his own channel of QAAMAN'S Land, his name is...
Hey guys, it's QAAMAN from QAAMAN'S Land. How's it going?
Yeah, and so today we're going to be looking at and examining a very interesting picture which has shown up in the Dragon Ball community as of late, which is known as "These Saiyans Ain't Loyal." And it seems to be trying to showcase the true parentage of Raditz, Goku, and even Turles. And we see some really interesting combinations here today, don't we, QAAMAN?
Yes, very interesting.
Okay, so today I feel like maybe with this video we should start off with the most kind of obvious one here, and as we're going to break these down and examine how accurate they may very well be. And the first one we're going to be looking at is Gine and Bardock, and their offspring is Goku. Now, QAAMAN, do you believe that this is an accurate representation right here?
I think this is the most accurate representation on the entire list, Mike, because those are who Goku's parents actually are.
Yeah, and we even saw in Dragon Ball Minus, which a lot of people don't like, Gine was introduced as Goku's mother, and we saw the two of them together as a couple, as Gine was working at that meat factory on planet Vegeta, while Bardock was out, you know, exterminating other races, I guess. Great hero right there. And basically, you know, it's confirmed that they are in fact the parents of Goku. But then let's talk about another, you know, kind of mixture here, because it seems like Gine may not have been incredibly loyal. As we could see, it appears that Gine cheated with King Vegeta, and their offspring was Raditz, which is Goku's brother. Now, QAAMAN, does this sound like something that Toriyama, first off, Toriyama would write? And second, how canon is this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I think this has a lot of canonicity to it, Mike, because if you do some appearance breakdowns here, as you see, Raditz holds the same widow's peak as King Vegeta, so that would clearly show how that could have been a part of his hair lineage. And if you also look at Raditz himself, like Gine, he has more of a longer hairstyle. Now, obviously, his hair is much longer than Gine's, but it's actually a lot more similar in terms of how it goes down as opposed to going up in terms of his hairstyle. So, actually, this holds some, I guess you could say, substance.
Yeah, as much as you want to give to this. And also, I guess it would explain why Raditz was randomly off the planet with Vegeta at the time that planet Vegeta exploded, because apparently he is the other prince of all Saiyans, and he is a true elite, and that's why Goku and Piccolo had to team up to beat him, right? Isn't that the case, QAAMAN? Because
absolutely.
I mean, Raditz didn't even have chopsticks on him. But okay, so let's get into then this final one, which is really the most interesting one. Now, I know, QAAMAN, you have a lot that you want to say about this, especially a lot of observations that we've made about the picture itself and the characters involved. But as we see, apparently Bardock cheated on Gine with Fasha, I think, a member of his own group, and together they created Turles, which explains why Turles looks exactly like Goku and Bardock. And I guess this version of Fasha, but would you like to explain a little bit more about that?
Okay, well, first of all, guys, for those of you who know at least 2 ounces of Dragon Ball, it doesn't take a Dragon Ball genius to know that that is not how Fasha looks. But and also Fasha's uniform doesn't look like that either. So I don't know what random Saiyan they just decided to throw in and just name him Fasha for shits and giggles. That's fine. So that's obviously not what Fasha looks like. But I will tell you though, if Bardock did have Turles with another Saiyan, That could make sense. I mean, you could pick. I think what they're pretty much doing here is you could throw any Saiyan you want and just say Turles just got, pretty much all of the dominant, looking genes from Bardock, and that's why he looks just like him, just like how Goku looks just like Bardock. And that would pretty much explain why he looks that way. So, yeah, I can kind of see it. You just pick a random female Saiyan and just say, hey, guess what? That's who Bardock knocked up, and let's just put a random picture of this girl who's not Fasha.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much when you look at it. But the only thing I do have to wonder, though, is where's Frieza's mom on here, QAAMAN? Because I remember you did a video a long time ago asking if Frieza has a mommy, and I don't see him anywhere. I thought that he certainly was she was definitely one of the ones that Bardock cheated with, and that's the whole reason Frieza really blew up the planet and killed Bardock, because, he banged his mom after all. But, I don't know. It's pretty weird that he's missing. But, yeah, obviously looking at this, it's pretty obvious how completely wrong this is in almost every single way except for the most obvious one that we point out first. There's no evidence that Gine and King Vegeta had Raditz. There's no evidence that Fasha, if that's Fasha, and Raditz banged to make Turles. They were never even implied to be related at all. So, I know everyone thought Fasha might have been Bardock's wife originally, but no, it's Gine. That's just how it is. Raditz just doesn't really look that much like Goku. I guess he takes after his mom, kind of, but yeah, ultimately this has just been kind of nonsense.
Hey, what's the funny thing, man? We've never in the series, but I just think it's so funny how in the whole series, Mike, that we've seen, Gine, who's Goku's mom. But if there's a person's mother that we should probably be most curious about, it's who the hell is Vegeta's mother? Because,
exactly.
I mean, Vegeta didn't come out of nowhere, and we've seen a little bit about his backstory, so it'd be interesting to see him. But honestly, though, if there's one more thing I could add to this video, Mr. Mike from Laughingstock Media Man's Land, I would say that this whole thing called "These Saiyans Ain't Loyal" is a reference to a song that Chris Brown made in 2014 called "These Hoes Ain't Loyal." These hoes ain't loyal. That's pretty much the reference that this whole thing is, related to, for those of y'all who don't know.
And we know how Chris Brown treats women who ain't loyal. But but alrighty, guys. Don't forget,
Mike, you did not just go there, bro. You did not just go there. Mike, you did not just go there.
Yeah, well, alrighty, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as I always say, remember to have a great day, guys.
And I'll catch you later. And you can remember, there's a lot more to come in the future.
Do it now.